David Fagan,
Koro.
16 times Golden Shears champion. Welcome to the Masterton's Golden Shears.
Pleasure to be here.
Pleasure to have you in our studio this afternoon, Dave.
Thank you.
Hey, David, just a lot of things have happened in your life recently, and I think one of the hardest things I think you are struggling with is sitting in the audience and watching those guys shearing sheep, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a bit different. But I made a decision last year to stop competing, and had to be done. But you get a bit edgy watching it, all right, that's for sure. But I'm enjoying being here, and really looking forward to this Open semi-final coming up.
We've got that coming up, viewers and folks in the stadium. And David, I think you could step right back into it if you wanted to, but you've made a good and brave and bold decision to retire.
The mind could probably step right back into it. I'm not sure the body could, but as you say, I've made that decision. I'm moving on now, so looking forward to helping with supporting shearing sports in general around the country, and just getting on with it and seeing how the young guys come on now.
Great. David, there's some roles you've stepped into, and look, I can't think of a better person with the profile that you have. You've now stepped in as chairperson of Shearing Sports New Zealand, and the profile you bring to us we love this industry, you love it with a passion, so that's another role. And how are you feeling and how comfortable are you there?
Yeah, it's a big task. With Gavin Rowland stepping down last August, I've been asked to continue it on for his tenure, and it's a big ask, but I want to see shearing sports and shearing competitions develop around New Zealand and around the world, and I've had a hell of a lot out of shearing, so I want to make sure it continues on.
Shearing has taken you to 4 corners of the globe, David. There's a couple of other things while they're getting set up in the stadium. Your role as the chairperson, and now we're going into 2017 in February the 9th. We go to Invercargill for the World Shearing and Woolhandling Championships. How's that developing along? We had Tom Wilson earlier along, but what's your take on that at this stage?
It's going to be a huge event. Tom's the chairman of our group down there that's running the World Championships. I think the biggest plus with the event down there, without a doubt, is the fact that it's in Southland, and we've got a groundswell of support from all of the Southland community. ILT Stadium Southland, without a doubt, is probably one of the best sports stadiums in New Zealand, and we're very fortunate to have the staff and everyone behind us down there. And we're going to have the World Championships there. It will, I think, without a doubt, be the best venue ever for a shearing competition. We've got a great venue here at Golden Shears, limited in size, of course. That one down there is a brand new multi-purpose sports stadium, and as I say, we're very fortunate to have that as the host venue for the championships.
Wonderful. Take us back to your first Golden Shears win. Jesus. In this very stadium.
A lot of hair then. It's going back a ways now to, I've got to think myself now, 1986. Probably a bit unexpected at the time. A couple of years before that I got second to my brother John, which was very close at the time, 0.2 of a point. And a couple of years later getting a first win, so John's probably quite grateful he won that one, because there wasn't many chances after that for him.
David, wonderful to have you here, and of course we're going into the evening very soon. We've got the top 12 shootout in a little while, and Roland Smith has actually risen to the top of the team, but there's a lot of guys nipping at his heels, aren't there?
Oh, it's going to be intriguing, and what those guys will be going through right now, it's quite incredible, and the adrenaline and the effort they'll put in the semi-finals coming up is quite amazing, and the ones that make that final tonight, the heat and the atmosphere, the noise in the stadium is second to none.
Right.
And it's unfortunate that everyone comes here to compete, and on Sunday there'll only be one happy guy driving out of this town.
Well, it becomes a mental attitude towards it, isn't it? They're all primed up physically, but in the top 2 inches is probably the key.
The same as any competitive sport. It's going to come down to those top 2 inches when the chips are down, and it's going to be intriguing. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy watching it.
Well, folks, viewers out there, we want to bring David back into the studio this evening and will give us a little bit of an update. We will know who the top 6 are going to be by then, and we'll just have a little bit of a debrief on that. So, David, thank you very much.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Cheers, Koro.
Toby?